Welcome, friends, to a tale as tall as a beanstalk and twice as old. Jack and the Beanstalk may seem like a simple children's story, but it has deep roots, first told around hearth fires in England long before it ever hit the page. The first known printed version appeared in 1807, written by Benjamin Tabart, who added not just magic beans and giants, but a sense of justice. In his telling, Jack isn't just a thief. He's reclaiming his father's legacy, stolen by a murderous giant. This story is packed with danger, wonder, and a moral as strong as an axe swing at the root of evil. So lean in, get comfortable, and let the leaves rustle as we climb high into the sky. This is the original Jack and the Beanstalk, restored, retold, and remembered. Once upon a time, in a modest cottage in a quiet English village, lived a poor widow and her only son, Jack. Life had once been kinder to them. Jack's father had been a good and noble man, loved by many, and rich in land and honor. But one day, a terrible giant came down from the clouds, murdered Jack's father, and stole his lands and treasures, leaving Jack and his mother to flee in fear. Now many years had passed, and the widow and Jack were so poor, their only possession was a cow named Milky White. One morning, the cow gave no milk. "We must sell her," said Jack's mother. "We have nothing else." Jack set off for market, but met a strange old man with a twinkle in his eye. "5 beans I give you," the man said, "and not just any beans, magic beans. Plant them tonight, and by morning they'll grow straight to the sky." Jack, sensing something wondrous, agreed. But when he returned home, his mother was furious. "Magic beans!" she cried. "Foolish boy!" She flung them out the window and sent him to bed. That night the moon rose bright, and the beans grew and grew. By morning a mighty beanstalk soared into the heavens, brushing the clouds. Jack climbed. At the top he found a vast land and a towering castle. There a giant's wife answered the door. "What do you want, child?" "I'm hungry," said Jack. "Might I have a bite?" She took pity and gave him bread and milk, but warned him her husband ate little boys for breakfast. Boom! Boom! The ground shook. The giant was home. "Quick, hide!" she said, shoving Jack into the oven. "Fee, fi, fo, fum! I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread." "Nonsense," said his wife. "You smell the stew." After feasting, the giant counted a bag of gold, then fell asleep. Jack slipped out and fled with the gold down the beanstalk. At home, Jack and his mother rejoiced. But something stirred in Jack's heart. That night, a light filled his room. A fairy appeared. "Jack," she said, "what you have begun is not theft, it is justice. That giant killed your father, stole your birthright, and cast your mother into misery. The gold is but the beginning. Go again." And so he did. The next time, Jack returned to the castle. The wife fed him once more. The giant came. The chant rang out. And when the monster slept, Jack stole a hen that laid golden eggs, one with feathers like sunshine and eyes that shimmered with wisdom. Again he escaped, but the fairy returned that night. "You must go one last time," she said. "The giant's harp, a gift once made for your father, must be reclaimed." So Jack climbed once more. He snuck in alone. The giant roared in again. This time the magical harp played a tune so sweet it made the castle sigh. Jack waited. The giant slept. He grabbed the harp, but the harp cried out, "Master, master!" The giant leapt up. Jack raced down the beanstalk, the giant crashing behind him like thunder. "Mother!" Jack cried. "Bring the axe!" She did. With one mighty swing, crack! The beanstalk split. The giant plummeted from the clouds and crashed to earth, never to rise again. And so Jack and his mother reclaimed their rightful wealth, their peace, and their purpose. With the harp that sang, the hen that laid, and justice done, they lived in honor once more. And the fairy? She watched from the clouds, smiling. The moral of Jack and the Beanstalk, 1807 version: if someone robs you of what's rightfully yours, and you stand up with courage, smarts, and a good heart, even a giant can be brought down. Stealing ain't right, unless you're taking back what was stolen in the first place. Thanks for watching, friends. We hope you enjoyed this timeless tale of beans, bravery, and justice served from the sky. If you like this version, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more classic stories brought to life. From the vaults of Grigsby Digital Home Studio. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and most of all, stay rooted in the truth.